So I want to just review a couple of things from the last PD that we had with regards to note, and just kind of take you through some of the pieces that might be helpful if you were looking to go back and redo some of this. All in all, I think the annotation toolbar, which is this down here and all of its features, I think this is pretty self-explanatory that if you hit the button and then hit it once more, you'll find an array of different pens that you can adjust the color and the thickness of the line. The eraser tool, again, hitting that a second time, you can either individually erase or you can slide to clear the whole page. Your shapes. It's the last two that I kind of want to review. And it is, so let's assume that you are taking and you're doing a lesson and you've got 1, 2, and 3. Then you've come over here and you've got A, B, and C, and you want to be able to make some more room without going to a new slide. You're going to want to hit that sort of Michael Jackson hand, okay, the grabber feature. And from there you can take it, as long as you put more than one finger on your screen at a time. You can do it with 2 fingers, you can do it with all 5, but you're able to slide the material over, in which case maybe you want to focus on this. Oh, I need to go back and add in my dot there, and then I'm going to take and I'm going to do, you know, whatever my next piece is here that I've got that I want to cover. If I want to see or bring back any of the material that I slid off of the page or the screen, I go back to that grabber hand, and if I tap that a second time, I'm able to see a roaming screen where I can figure out exactly where my material is. Everything that's in the red dotted rectangle is what's currently on my panel. And if I slide that over, I can then take and pull up any of the former material as well. I can also take and zoom in or zoom out so that I have more space to make it available. And again, that will allow me to kind of keep everything on my screen, or be able to zoom in and make it larger, as well as to pop off and move it over yet again if I wanted to continue working on my screen. It basically gives me an infinite canvas. The final piece is this letter A with the hand, and I know there was some confusion about that during the training as to whether or not you saw it. The truth is, it depends on what mode you're working from that determines whether you see that A with the hand or you see a T, which would be a text box. So right now I'm doing this video right from my panel. I am in what's called teaching mode. And so therefore, if I'm at the panel, I have that letter A because I decide I want to go ahead and start writing something, and I'm at the panel teaching, but I want it to convert to text. I'm going to take and have that option available to me. And that comes from the letter A with the hand. So again, I can take and I can draw. It will immediately convert my text when I'm done writing into type. If I were, however, in preparation mode, that would be hitting the escape button on your keyboard if you were right at your desktop, or from going down here on your screen and from those 3 menu lines there, going in and hitting the mode button. You can see right now I'm in teaching mode. Preparation mode is what you would get by hitting that escape button, like I was just saying. Now you notice this is a letter T and not the A with the hand. That means that if I were to go ahead and select that feature, I can click and receive a text box, in which case I can type in whatever I want to and have the information there. So if you were setting up something ahead of time, you might want to work with text boxes. If you were working on this from your desktop or from your laptop, you might want this feature. That would mean, again, you're going to be back over here in mode from the main menu on the left, mode, and then you would want to be in preparation mode. If you wanted to be able to present and draw on the panel and have your text turn into type, you would want to be in teaching mode. Hopefully that distinction will help. And again, this tutorial is taking you through the annotation toolbar and specifically the write to text and the roaming tool or the grabber hand features.